Hi guys, welcome to another review, and today we're taking a look at Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. It's an old game. It was released in about 2002, but I haven't had a chance to play the game I was going to review enough to review it, so you're going to get a full-in review with one of my old favourites. The footage you're seeing is captured on the PS2 emulator using my own PS2 disc, and I'm not upscaling it, because when I upscale it, this happens. Yeah, so although it looks a lot better, the flickering black textures are a bit of a problem, so I decided to just capture it sort of natively from the software encoder on the emulator. So, Chaos Bleeds, it's set in the 5th season of the Buffy TV show, obviously. Now, a little backstory about me and Buffy. Yes, we didn't fuck, don't worry. So Saturday nights I used to record Hercules, Xena and Buffy back to back, and then a little bit later on when we got a Chinese, I would watch all 3 episodes and enjoy my Chinese, and it was a very pleasant part of my childhood. I really enjoyed Saturday nights. Well, I say childhood, but it was like teenage years probably. I'm not sure whereabouts. I'd have to really work that out. The game itself, basically it has to do with alternate timelines, the first evil, stuff like that. There's a lot of returning characters. The main cast are Buffy, Xander, Willow, Faith, Tara, Spike. Got a Spike in there, of course, and a returning character in Sid the Dummy. So, yeah, the guy from the one episode that wanted to bang the Slayer, but he was a puppet. He's back, yay! And you also get to play him. You get to play most of those characters, and the combat's actually not bad at all. You have one button for kick, one button for punch, and a dedicated sort of stake button. While you've got a stake out, you'll obviously stake the vampire with it, but you do need to lower their health down to like the minimum first and then stake them, otherwise it just do a bit of damage and wear down your stake. You get a hold of a load of weapons. There's a battle axe and a sword and all sorts. There's range weaponry. You can stake them with swords and battle axes as well. It works exactly the same, except you just stab them. I'm not sure how the sword works, but I sort of imagine the battle axe has a wooden spike on the end of it, which would be part of the handle, so... or the shaft, or the haft, or whatever bloody hell it's called. So I imagine that's how you state them with that. As I say, lots of returning characters, including Kistos. Oh yes, the big vampire played by Jeremy What's-His-Face that was in Wing Commander 4. That is Decker. Him. So he's a big lad. And he has cloven feet. And Faith was scared of him. Oh, Faith's in it as well, by the way, and you get to play her. Yes. I was never really sure why they would introduce a character as exactly the same character as the main character, except, you know, roguish and sort of challenging Buffy for the fan simps, if you like. I don't know. I would have been happy with either, personally. The voice actors, you have some that are returning, for better or for worse. Nicholas Brenner's back voicing Xander, James Masters as Spike, Anthony Stewart Head is here voicing Giles. The two that really stand out as missing their main character, their voice actors, are Buffy and Willow. Buffy isn't too bad. It's noticeably not Sarah Michelle Gellar though. It does take you out of it a little bit. Willow's voice actress, although she sounds like Willow, her delivery is pretty bad. I'm sorry, whoever you are, but it's just bad. I think out of all of them, Nicholas Brennan really sort of sounds like he's the one giving his all out of the lot, so it's fun. You go through multiple levels. You start off at the magic box, which is the scene I will capture for you, because at the end of the day, I want you to play this. And then you go into a cemetery and there's factories where they're processing humans. A lot of them are from episodes you will have seen on the show, whereas others have been created just for the game. and it's a good time. It really is. I have absolutely no problems with it. The lock-on mechanic is a bit because the lock-on shares the same button with strafing mode. So if you're just slightly off, sort of aiming at a bad guy when you engage it, you'll go into strafing mode rather than lock-on. But there's nothing to tell you that's what you've done. So you think you've locked on, and you'll just start whiffing. It is a little bit clunky. I mean, the combat works kind of fine, but I do find myself getting hit quite a bit when I shouldn't. I'm not sure if that's me, though. It could just be me, in fairness, because I am terrible at games, even though I love them so much. I think there's only a few games that I'm actually good at, and that's just because I played them so damn much. I really should have to do a video showing like my top played games on Steam or something. That might be interesting. It's a little project for me to work on. So yes, that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. Not a whole bunch to say about it, really. I mean, if you like Buffy, it's going to be a jam. Apparently it's the 4th Buffy game. I've played none of the others, and apparently the best one is the one that was on the OG Xbox. I don't have an OG Xbox, and the Xbox emulator is unreliable. Purely because of the things, some games it will play, some games it won't. When I was doing my Hunter sort of series of reviews, the one I got for that, you know, the original Xbox one that worked on the Xbox One that I have was fine. In fact, it looked great. The one I tried to emulate, oh, that was a bad time. So yeah, I don't really want to do that. I might check the compatibility chart, see if it's compatible with Xbox One. If it is, I might pick it up. So there you go, guys. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Chaos Bleeds. It's a good time. It is old, so bear that in mind. But if you're a Buffy fan and you've not played it, it's well worth trying out. Anyways, that's me done. Oh, spoiler. The review that I wanted to do was Atomic Heart, and I just haven't been able to play enough of it. I've been quite busy this week, hence the shorter review as well. So I'm sorry, guys, but real life can be a bastard sometimes. What can I say? Anyway, guys, you take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.